I'm Adinser, and holy shit is the Paladin OP in the beta. Now everyone knows about protection, and a lot of people have been abusing its OPness for a while now. But Shockadin has made an awesome comeback. You can absolutely hold your own against any class in a duel and utterly destroy most of them. You can even 1 vs 2 if against classes you counter. But of course, it isn't meant to be like this, same as the OP Protection Paladin, but let's look at what this means for arenas and PvP in general. So, assuming they fix the damage output and Shockadins have, let's say, half the DPS of a normal DPS, then in a 2v2 arena you will have a 2.5 versus 2 matchup, which isn't fair, is it? And you would assume that if you go for the Shockadin build, you lose a lot of your healing potential while gaining DPS, and that's sort of a trade-off. But with the talents you pick up for this build, you actually gain healing. So the 2.5 versus 2 is an accurate assessment, same as 3.5 versus 3. In the beta, currently, if you go into trees as Shockadin, you obliterate the enemy team as 3 DPS and get 0 damage in return because you heal while you DPS. And the Avenging Crusader talent has a lot to do with it. It allows you to focus 100% on DPSing because it heals the most injured party member for a percentage of the damage you deal, combined with some other passives you have. Now, this is nothing new, priests and monks have been doing this, but not to this extent. And when you put that on a plate class, yeah, this is what happens. Plus the cooldown is really short on it, so much so that you spend more time with it than without it. This has to be nerfed somehow, but for now, it's really fun. The gameplay is literally the same as with Red Paladin without Holy Power, and with some more healing spells. Basically everything else is the same as Red. It's just more viable at the moment. There are other builds, of course, but the best ones will inevitably include some sort of offensive gameplay. And you can choose to not go for the Shockadin build, and that might be more viable with some compositions. You still have a lot of utility, and most of the spells you had in the past are still there for a more traditional Holy Paladin supporting gameplay. However, this video is specifically for the Shockadin build, and I'm gonna leave you with some more ownage. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.